Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Aaron with Four Corners Magic. We're going to do a draft today of Phyrexia All Will Be One. So let's see here. So far, everything in this pack is pretty medium. I think the standout cards are probably Spawning, Shepherd, Chimney Rabble, Batterfist. I'm not sure what the best card to take is here, actually. I do think the Seed Core is pretty good, but I don't want to first pick it. I think I'm going to take Viral Spawning. I've liked this card a lot in this format. Unfortunately, I haven't really been in like a great Toxic deck to play it. Here we have Caramonix. Now this card's like not amazing, but if we can get some rats, and you would need quite a few rats, he could be good. Otherwise, the only other card we're looking at is the Golem, and maybe Glistener Seer. Yeah, this pack's pretty bad. Go ahead and take the Rat King. Staff of Completion is pretty medium. Here's another Ichor Plate Golem. Would have been interesting to have like two of those. Here we have Charge of Mites, which is good. Goes with both of our first picks as a poison card. Malcator's Watcher is very strong. It might be better to just take this card now because there's 3 blue cards in the pack, 2 of which are pretty good, but I do think Charge of the Mites is strong. Testament Bearer is good. Offer Immortality is fine. I think I'm going to take Charge of the Mites. Alright, I do think we got paid off here by taking the Charge of the Mites and getting Crawling Chorus. The other cards that stand out are the Lattice Blade Mantis, Titanic Growth. So with our start, everything here is toxic. So this card will be better in our deck than the Mantis will be. Alright, here's a good pickup, the Flensing Raptor. It goes with Charging Chorus, or Crawling Chorus and Charge of Mites. I think the Edict looks good, but it has underperformed for me. Alright, so this is a good pack for us. I think I'd like our second Crawling Chorus over our first Indoctrination Attendant. That Emergence is pretty good. So is Hexgold Halberd. It's kind of wild that this card's still in the pack. I didn't think we were going for like a red-white aggressive deck, but maybe we are. There's also the Skull Bomb, both Skull Bombs. I think I'm just going to take the white Skull Bomb here. We're more likely to play it. Ruthless Predation is really strong. Vine Cultivator. Complete Devotion is good with what we have. I think I'll take the first fight spell, because we will need some removal. Unnatural Restoration could be good in a poison toxic deck. So is Titanic Growth, especially with our mites and everything. I don't think we're ever playing Seer. I'm just going to take this white card. 3 blue cards. Skull Bomb. I think we want the Spore Singer over the Skull Bomb. Take the Atlas. And 1 Titanic Growth is good. We get paid off. Oh man, it actually sucks to be passing this card. The Porcelain Zealot is really good in this because it gives your toxic creatures +2/+2. But Bloated Contaminator is exactly what we're looking for. We'll go ahead and slam that. We're less likely to be in black now, so I'm going to move that to the board. Alright, we have a number of good cards. I wonder if we just want another Raptor over the bite, because we kind of just want to like get our opponents dead. I think I'm just going to take our first Infectious Bite. We should see another Raptor. The Hex Gold Wings were also pretty interesting, giving some of our creatures flying for like some late game is strong. I think this Zealot's Conviction is going to be perfect in our deck. Otherwise, another Titanic Growth, but I expect that we'll get that later. Hexgold Slash is interesting. Canopy's good. 2 lands, so I don't think we have to prioritize either of these. I think they will come back. I'm going to take Canopy. In best of 1, I do think it's really important to have at least one of these. So Plague Nurse would be okay in our deck, maybe even really good. But I think we just want this Incisor Glider. We're going to get our opponents corrupted, and then we're just going to beat them down. So this is actually an interesting pick. Mere Convert or Duelist of Deep Faith. Right now, we only have 3 drops, and I do think the Duelist of Deep Faith is going to be better in our deck. You guys will have to let me know what you think of that pick. This card. This card could be very strong in our deck, but I think we'll take our first Basilica Shepherd. Thirsting Roots, maybe. I'm going to slam the Zealot. That's insane. We'll take another Glider over the land. I don't know if we'll play both the Titanic Growths, but if we do, it'll be nice to have 2. Alright, rounding out the pack here. We practically have a 2-pack deck. Alright, so this pack is okay for us. So the Evolving Adaptive is very good. It doesn't do anything like in our deck. I wonder if it's just better to get the next fight spell. Like, our deck is so synergistic, we're just going to want to get things out of the way. And nothing enters the battlefield on our side larger than a 4/4. I don't know if that's the right pick. that's what I'm going with. I don't think we need an engulfer. I'm not sure we need a battle chair, but I think I'd rather have the battle chair over the engulfer. Let's see. Tyvar is interesting. I don't think we need Tyvar. Paladin of Predation is just a good scary creature. But I think we... I'm going to take the Paladin. We're more likely to get a another like small T-Rex or whatever it's called. Conduit of Worlds is interesting. I want the Attendant over the Plague Nurse. See, sorry, I know it's not easy to see this. We get a Stalker. That's pretty good. We got the Atrocity. Wow, this might be the best green white deck that I've built. Might be the best one. Just kind of removing some of these cards that I don't think we'll need. We already have one tap land. We might play two. I don't think we're playing three. Three's kind of a lot. Guess I'd rather have the bigger creature. I like the Spore Singer. It's kind of like a Titanic Growth on a stick. Rounding out the pack here, I don't think we need any of these cards. This deck looks sick. I don't think we're going to play the Battle Chair. We might play this Plague Nurse. Quite a few 4-drops. Looks like 3. All right, got a couple fight spells, a couple pump spells. Canopy as like an oh crap button. So I think I'm going to try this Paladin over the charging this guy. I'm not sure if that's right, but we'll see. Let's see what else. I don't think we want any other cards, like maybe this Unnatural Restoration. But I'm not sure what we would cut for it. Like, I think that it makes our top end just better. I don't actually think that we want 17 lands in this deck, even though we do have a 7-drop. So let's cut a land, and if we're cutting a land, I think we do play Thirsting Roots. This kind of acts as a land. I think the Spore Singer is going to be good for us. Yeah, let's try this. I don't think we'll need the Restoration. Alright, deck looks great. Let's hop into the games. See, while it's loading here, please take a second to like, subscribe, and maybe even leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this draft. I think it went well. I think we found our lane pretty quickly. Our opponent goes first, and I think we can keep this hand. It's likely that our opponent will play a 2-drop, but in case they miss, we do want to have the Crawling Chorus on the field. Oh, and I don't mind trading the Crawling Chorus for their Siphoner. We'll play our Glider. It blocks the Siphoner. And it doesn't die to Hex Gold Slash. They could have the 3-mana deal 3 damage card and proliferate, but if they're using that to get rid of our Glider, that's pretty good for us. Alright. So I want to line up a turn. I think we just attack. Yeah, we won't really be able to line up a turn with 5 mana anytime soon. Alright, they'd like us to sacrifice a creature. I think we'll just sacrifice our Crawling Chorus. Could have proliferated there. I think it's fine not to. Now we are getting a lot of lands. I think we can attack with both here. We'll just... let's let it trade. It's fine. I think let's Duelist. We'll leave up Titanic Growth, and if we want to, we can Thirsting Roots next turn. That's fine. Hopefully the volume's not too loud. It's just on my computer. Alright. Back to the game. Okay, so that's awesome. I think we can attack here. Let's see, so if we do this, we cannot play our Contaminator, but that's fine. Gets rid of the Scrap Trap, keeps our creatures on the board. So that's fine. Alright, so it looks like they want to try to keep up with the Poison Race. So let's go ahead and attack for 3. Okay. Alright, so here I am going to go ahead and get a land. As next turn we, I guess, yeah, if we draw a land, we can play the Paladin. Okay, we did not draw a land. Let's hit them and put them up to 7 poison, I believe. Yep. So it's a little late for our opponent to play their arena. Even though they're going to start getting an extra card here, it's not likely that they're going to be able to pull out of this. Alright, very good. So we didn't get to play our Paladin that game, so we'll just keep that in our head. If we draw it again and we're not able to play it, then I think we trade it out for the dinosaur. Okay, we're up against Rainmakers. We go first. We have a pretty good hand. I don't want to play the Thirsting Roots. Play our Duelist. So in blue, there's not a lot of things we need to worry about. Okay. So let's attack here. We could Infectious Bite, but I don't think we need to. We'll just cast Viral Spawning. If we draw land next turn, we can Porcelain Zealot. If we don't, we can Thirsting Roots and Bite or Glider. Okay, that took care of our 3/3. Alright, so yeah, let's start by Thirsting Roots. And I think I'm okay with just the Glider here. Alright, so we can apply a lot of pressure. Let's just give it to this guy. Attack for 4 for a strike. Okay, hover wings are fine. So we'll just start working through all their creatures. And if they try anything, we should be able to kill their creatures first. So I'm okay with this trade, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so kind of a bummer that we didn't draw land here. But now I do think that... oh. Just go here. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so we can just cast our 3/3. That's even better. Now we attack with a 5/5 next turn. Alright, and they're sacrificing their land. Oh, they're Esper. So I guess now we're just nervous that they might have some of the black removal spells, which I'm sure is what they're splashing for. I think if we untap here, the game's over. It's okay. Alright, Rainmakers scooped it up. Moving right along. We've been in Platinum 4 for a while. Drafted quite a few decks that kind of went 3 and 3. You know, that was the average, I would say. Not enough to move up or move down, but it was all in preparation for our store championship. I ended up taking second place, so that felt pretty good. Christian, he's on the channel sometimes, he took first, and we had a great time. It's a good event. That was at Rocky Mountain Guildhouse Games in Durango, Colorado. It was a lot of fun. That's some cool artwork. Alright, so we have a pretty 2-drop heavy hand. Okay. Alright, so they're red-green. It's not likely that they're going to try to kill us with poison. Oh, it looks like... Okay, I thought they were going to miss a land drop here. I think I'll go ahead and take it. Okay. So now we do have to block their Stalker. I think I'll block the Stalker with our Glider. And probably just take 5 damage from the Mantis. Okay, that's not great. Alright, so next turn we're going to pump one of these up to a 4/4, eat the Mantis. Okay. So we have to triple block here. We'll pump up the Glider, eat the Mantis. Okay. The Crawling Chorus is going to be good. Um, target creature we control, target creature they control. It's got vigilance, so we can attack. So we do have to block here. We do block with the Spore Singer because the combat trick that they could have that we're most worried about is +3/+1. That would be worst case scenario. Okay. Let's just play 2 more creatures. So we have to attack because we have to end the game here. We don't want them, you know, being able to, you know, attack back into our Crawling Chorus. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay. So it's got trample. Take 4 damage either way. So we really need to draw our big boy. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I think it's perfect. That was a good game. Just both of us top decking. It's crazy. Just 2 aggressive decks. I actually thought we were turning the corner there, but they just they top decked a little better, which is fine. It's good. It's better to have interesting games. Alright, I think this is a fine hand. We're up against Paso 88888. Looks like we'll probably be able to get in with our first poison, thanks to the Raptor. Or not. So we will miss a land drop and draw the most expensive card in our deck. Okay. No problem. That is a problem. So if we draw a green source here, we can kill the War Whip, and I think we're pretty much in the game. We have a lot of removal. So I'm going to double block here. The reason for that is that creature is going to become bigger and better, and it makes all of their equipment much cheaper. And it's a sorcery. This is 3 to equip. If we play the Bloated Contaminator, they probably equip one of these and attack for 8, and we can't really block either of them. If we kill this, they attack for 6, 7. If we play the Raptor, maybe we can block. I think I'm just going to kill the War Whip now. Okay.
I'll help any way I can. Thank you for the crown.
So they didn't just blink our creature. I don't think we can win this. We can fight the warrior. Oh, it costs nothing to make a warrior. Oh, we're in a world of hurt. Alright, let's just play the Raptor. We have to respect the Wanderer.
I'll defend my allies.
Now, if somehow they let the Raptor live, we can eat one of their creatures and kill the Wandering Emperor. Okay. Or are we dead? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we're dead.
You're coming with me.
It's Xaxes. Alright. Cool. 2-0 into 2-2. I still think our deck is pretty good. We have not cast this guy yet. So I think let's take it out. We're probably going to get mana flooded this game. But I do think the haster might be better.
This is a reminder.
Alexa, stop. I'm going to have to give my cat his insulin shot here after this match. We're up against Shunt Stub. So I'm going to keep this hand because we're on the play. On the draw, this hand would be too slow. This hand may still be too slow. But I'm thinking on turn 3 we can charge mites, turn 4 kill something if we need to. Hopefully they're a slow deck. Okay. Alright, we've drawn nothing. Take our beats. Okay, Slaughter Singer's pretty good. So now I think we'll kill that. Let's just attack for 2. I doubt they block. Okay. So I think here let's just develop. Play our board. Now, if they have Ruthless Predation, they could fight our Contaminator, and that will not be great. But they can't charge of mites. If they attack, we respect Titanic Growth, and also the white combat trick. Completion, something. Alright, so they had Predation. They didn't. Alright. Well, they scooped. Little unfortunate there. It looks like they probably didn't get a prompt to give their guy indestructible, or they forgot to do it first. But now we're 3-2. It's pretty good. We're up against Sneaky Fox. Alright, we go first. This hand looks great. So right now they're thinking like, oh man, this hand, it only has 3 drops. If we keep it in against a fast deck, then we're screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. It gets their mana ramp off the board. So the long legs is gonna hold stuff back for a little bit. Stinger does not look very good right now. We got our 4th land. Let's just play out Plague Nurse. Wow, they have a lot of slingers. Alright, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to draw. This will give them toxic. Unless they block with the copper long legs. Perfect. So they wanted to keep the long legs, probably because they need to continue to block the raptor. This card's great. I'm happy to scry. Yep. Perfect. Alright, so let's play the Stalker. And let's see, in red, I guess the best thing to do this with is this creature. Our Crawling Chorus has first strike now? Okay. I kind of want to attack anyways, because they'd have to trade 2 creatures. Where they could trade 1. Okay. Solid gameplay. One of those was a 2/3. Okay, gets it off the board for this next attack. I think I'm just going all in here. Looks like they've got another combat trick. If it's Tyvar's stand again, it's not great. Okay. Another combat trick? Wow, they really are a sneaky fox. Alright. If we attack all here, we can get them to 5. I guess they could double block the duelist. They could go to 6. Like, we still are the aggressor. Like if we attack with one, we attack with all. Okay. Let's just pass. Okay. So now it's pretty hard for them to block the Duelist of Deep Faith. Oh, the Flensing Raptor is an artifact. Have to keep that in mind. I think we continue to attack with all. Okay. So if we can hit them one more time, the game is over. If we hit with both creatures. Okay. We might kill with damage and toxic at the same time. Depends. Alright, good game, Sneaky Fox. I thought that they were gonna come back up against Miliuit. Alright, we go first. We've got a 2-drop and a good follow-up play. I'm gonna keep it. We have 2 draws at a white source. Drew one of our 2 most expensive spells. It's no problem. Now if they just kill our Stalker here, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Hopefully they attack, play a rat. Okay, no attacks. Unfortunately, we don't draw a land. Let's just kill their creature, no attacks. Okay, it's pretty good for them. So I stand by this keep. I think, you know, I'm not sure what the odds are, but they're pretty high that you draw a land on time. But now we're falling pretty far behind. If we draw another land here, we might be okay. Let's see. We can Crawling Chorus ourselves and Viral Spawning, and then that doesn't even make a lot of sense. So next turn, I guess next turn if we draw land, play the land, 4 mana, okay. Alright, so next turn we can, I think we're fine to... So this arena's not going to be great for us. This is when Phyrexian Arena really shines, is when you're beating down. Luckily our attendant does block their 3-2 pretty nicely, and their 2-3. They haven't just slammed removal, so that's pretty good. Okay, that's not very good. I think we just try to soak up the most damage that we can. Okay. So we're probably not dead, but we're close. Alright, so we could play Duelist, eat that, and have a blocker for those two. We could play Viral Spawning and the 1/1. The Spawning probably eats the... Like, I definitely want to play more spells than less. Alright, let's just try to go wide. We'll use our removal next turn. If we draw a land, we can play our Basilica Shepherd. Okay, so they're in with the goons again. Okay. So that's not even that bad for us. Now we can like blow them out. Maybe not. Okay. So this might be too many creatures. Okay, a red source for some reason. Okay. Well, we can't block them all. Maybe they don't attack with everything. Dang, this is the end of the road for this deck, and this deck was really sick. They're splashing Hex Gold Slash. That seems like garbage. Yeah, we can't live here. Alright, well, no problem. 3-3 is just fine. Middle of the road, we're staying in Platinum Tier 4. And thanks for checking out the video. If you'd like to support the channel, there are multiple ways to help out. I opened a TCG Player account store called Bitter Blossom Games. I'm trying to open a physical game store here in Cortez. So by selling cards and buying collections, I'm able to fundraise to hopefully buy a building downtown and open a game store, which our community so desperately needs. So please follow the link below to buy singles from Bitter Blossom Games. Or if you'd like, you can join the Patreon, and you can support me through Patreon. If you support through Patreon, you are eligible for a drawing for a pack. This month's pack, I do a pack every month. It depends on like what's out, but this is a 1 set booster. That's a Mind Splice Apparatus, which is pretty cool. Just sold one of those through Bitter Blossom Games earlier today, so that was nice. And you can always help without spending any money by just liking and sharing. It helps out more than you know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I think we have 69 subscribers. Nice. And I'd love to get to 70. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.